Our words today from Romans 12, well, there's 4 verses actually, are ones that are specifically geared, as are tomorrow's thoughts, to the believing church more than it is to the wider world. And these are things just to help us and encourage us and challenge us to work together well towards this common good that we've been talking about. So I'll read you the verses first and just say a few things, really just to almost repeat them, but get us to focus on each one in turn. So it says this: be devoted to one another in love. Honour one another above yourselves. Never be lacking in zeal, but keep your spiritual fervour serving the Lord. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. Share with God's people who are in need. Practice hospitality. I could almost do a thought for the day on each one of those little statements, maybe for another time. But just to get you thinking about them, the words are supposed to help us in relation to fellow believers. We need to be devoted and honour them. Honour is a big word. We need to be zealous. In other words, we need to be passionate about what we believe and encourage one another with the enthusiasm that we have for the faith that we hold on to. We need to be joyful because we have hope in a future, hope in a future on this earth that ought to be better than what it is now, and hope into the longer term, the eternal hope that we have. We need to be patient when we're suffering, but also patient with other people when they're suffering, and we need to give of ourselves to help them to be a bit more of a living sacrifice that we talked about in the first one. We need to be faithful in prayer, which is really one of the reasons why I'm trying to encourage you with these thoughts, that you might be prayerful in a little tiny space, maybe at the start of a day, to help you to walk that day with God better. And then share with the needy. There are needy in church life, just as there are in the community, and we need to make sure we're looking after that common good again. Those in need are the ones we should support. And we need to be hospitable, which is a challenge in a way. Hospitality is a big word, but maybe we should open our homes more. Say, come and have a cup of coffee, or can we go out and can we share life together a bit? There's lots to learn about that. So I'll leave you with a stream of individual thoughts there for today. Cheers.